You have been searching for your next opportunity while standing on top of the assets that could create it. Nobody told you that. Nobody taught you to count them, so you kept looking outside yourself. Another course, another certification, another permission slip, another year waiting to feel ready. Meanwhile, your real inventory sat quietly in the background, uncounted, unnamed, unused. You are not inexperienced. You are not untalented. You are not starting from zero. I know that already. You have spent decades learning things that no classroom could teach. How to solve problems, how to manage a household, how to negotiate, how to organize chaos, how to care for people, how to lead without a title, how to survive seasons that should have broken you. But somewhere along the way, you began introducing yourself with a single dangerous word. I'm just a mom. I'm just a secretary. I'm just retired. I'm just helping out. Imagine if Apple forgot it owned the iPhone. Imagine if Nike forgot it owned its logo. Imagine if a company spent 40 years building patents, systems, and intellectual property, then looked at its balance sheet and said, "We have nothing." Ridiculous, right? Companies don't forget their assets. People do. Every single day. Your experience is an asset. Your skills are assets. The lessons you learn the hard way are assets. The thing people constantly ask you for help with, that is an asset too. When I was 13 years old, someone gave me an IBM computer. To me, it felt like the future had arrived in my bedroom. I spent hours creating contact lists, printing birthday banners on a noisy dot matrix printer, typing resumes in WordPerfect, and helping anyone who asked. I wasn't paid. I was the good niece, the good daughter, the good cousin, the good friend. Back then, I thought I was simply being helpful. What I didn't realize was that I was already building a portfolio. Technology skills, design skills, communication skills, problem-solving skills. I had assets long before I had a business. Years later, life forced me to stop. I spent nearly a month in the hospital and months recovering afterward. I couldn't work, and for the first time, I saw the gap clearly. My income depended entirely on my time. If I stopped working, the business stopped earning. That was the moment I asked a different question. What if my knowledge could continue working even when I couldn't? So I created a simple digital resource, nothing fancy, just something useful. And one day, someone I had never met downloaded it. That moment changed everything, not because of the money, but because I finally understood. Knowledge can become an asset, and that is what I need you to hear today. You do not need to become someone else before you begin. You do not need a completely new life. You do not need to start from scratch. You need to take inventory. The skills are already there. The experience is already there. The wisdom is already there. The question is whether you are finally willing to recognize it. So before you scroll away, I want you to do one thing. Download the ME Inc. Personal Asset Inventory. It's free. But it may be the first time you have ever looked at yourself the way a CEO looks at a company, not through the lens of what is missing, through the lens of what already exists. And when you download it, I want you to answer one question. What is one thing people constantly ask you for help with? Write it down. Don't dismiss it. Don't call it just. That answer might be the beginning of an entirely new chapter. Welcome to Me Inc.